All right, let's dive into one of the most incredible stories you'll hear about making it in music today. We're going to break down how a young artist went from totally unknown to a global name, all thanks to one very, very short performance.
1 minute and 45 seconds. That's it. 105 seconds in total. I want you to burn this number into your brain because it is the exact length of the performance that flipped an artist's life upside down and maybe even rewrote the rules for getting famous.
So that's the big question, right? How in the world did a performance shorter than most commercials turn a musician nobody had heard of into an international sensation practically overnight? Well, we're going to figure it out.
Okay, so the artist at the heart of all this is Ponpon Chen, a 23-year-old jazz musician from Taiwan. And the stage for this life-changing moment? It wasn't some huge festival or a viral dance trend. Nope. It was the closing credits of a national news program in the U.S., ABC's World News Now.
And the result? It was instant. It was huge. The video of her little 105-second jam just exploded. We're talking more than 1.2 million views on ABC's pages alone. In the blink of an eye, millions of people knew who she was.
And this is how America met her. With just one sentence, the anchor gave her this powerful, ready-made story. She wasn't just another talented musician anymore. She was the rising jazz singer from Taiwan. It was memorable, it was intriguing, and it stuck. But you and I both know that overnight success is never the whole story, right? To really get how she was ready for that 105-second shot, we've got to rewind things a bit and see the years of work she put in back in Taiwan. Yeah, her journey started way back when she was just 12 years old. So before she even dreamed of moving to the US, Ponpon Chen had already racked up more than 8 years of pro singing experience. She was building that foundation, skill by skill.
And for a while, she followed that classic path. You know, the talent show grind. She was good at it, too. Winning second place here, becoming the champion there, getting on these huge TV shows in China and Taiwan. She was building a solid career the old-fashioned way. But this wasn't going to be her ticket to global stardom.
And then the story takes a hard left turn. Instead of sticking with the TV talent show route, she makes this huge, risky decision, a total leap of faith that put her on a path almost no one saw coming. And it all came down to this one moment of pure inspiration. She's stuck at home during the pandemic, just like the rest of us, and she stumbles upon a video of the jazz legend George Benson. And that was it. That was the spark. It made her decide to not only learn jazz guitar, but to make music her entire life's focus. Such as 20 years old, can you imagine? She packed her bags and moved halfway across the world to Los Angeles. In 2022, she enrolled in the Musicians Institute, basically betting her entire future on this newfound love for jazz.
Now this is where it gets kind of magical. It's where all that hard work slams right into pure chance and the right guidance. Her big break wasn't an audition. It was this unbelievable chain of events that she just happened to be perfectly prepared for.
So picture this. It's May 2025, and an email from ABC News just lands in her inbox. But here's the funny part. She'd been so deep in the zone, practicing guitar for 3 years straight, she didn't even own a TV. She had literally no idea who ABC News was.
So what's her first reaction? She thinks it's a scam. I mean, you can't blame her, right? Some random email from a giant news network you've never heard of offering you a spot on national television? It sounds completely made up. So she calls up her mentor, a Grammy-winning studio owner named Tom Weir, and asks him this question he found absolutely hilarious. Hey, have you ever heard of this company ABC News? It just perfectly shows how out of the blue this whole thing really was.
But it was very, very real. And the challenge was huge. They asked her to take their theme song, a quirky polka tune that had been on the air for 30 years, and totally rework it into a jazz piece. It was the first professional arrangement she'd ever done, and she pulled 3 all-nighters to get it just right.
So, how did this all come together? This wasn't just a lucky break. When you look closer, her story gives us a kind of blueprint for success in the modern world. Let's call it the pom-pom model.
At the absolute core of it is her artistic uniqueness. Look, it's not just that she's a great singer or a great guitar player. It's that she weaves it all together, the guitar, the vocals, the scatting, even whistling, into one performance that is 100% her. You can't copy it.
So if we break it down, the model looks something like this. Step 1, develop that one-of-a-kind artistic style.
Step 2, and this is crucial, find a mentor like Tom Weir, someone who gets the new digital world and pushes you to share your work online. And that leads to step 3. Use those platforms, like YouTube, to go straight to the audience. No need to wait for some record label to discover you.
And did it work? Oh, you better believe it. After those 105 seconds, the floodgates just opened. She's playing legendary venues, she's collaborating with rock royalty like Robbie Krieger from The Doors, and she even becomes this cultural bridge, taking American jazz back home to sold-out crowds in Taipei. It's amazing.
Which brings us to one last big idea to chew on. Ponpon Chen's story is fantastic, but it might be bigger than just her. In this age of algorithms and viral moments, is this the new formula for making it? A combination of truly unique talent, smart mentorship, and being ready for that one perfect digital opportunity? Is this the new path to stardom?